This is without a doubt going to be the most controversial video I've ever made and probably will ever make. I could spend the next 10 minutes pushing offensive conspiracy theories on you and it would still be less controversial than what I'm about to say. This is one of the most debated things within the United Kingdom, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Chips and curry sauce do not belong on Chinese. I know. 50% of you are probably coming for my throat right now. This is an issue British people are very passionate about. But I don't know. Chips and curry sauce do not belong on Chinese. They're chippy food. They're chippy chip foods. Like fish and chips food. Not Chinese food. And Americans have found out about our Chinese food. Just found out what British people call Chinese food at a loss for words. I mean, yeah, you gotta go for sweet and sour sauce. What is that? Why would you go for curry sauce on Chinese? It makes no sense to me. And why would you fill up on chips? Why would you have chips with a Chinese? It makes no sense to me. I guess us British just love our beige food. This is the most beige plate I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I mean, these photos aren't exactly the most appetizing. I'm not saying it's like disgusting. I'm just saying, why would you do that instead of just eating like Chinese food? Why do us British people need to add fucking chips and curry sauce to everything? You know what? I don't know if they're authentically Chinese, but sweet and sour chicken balls do go hard. I can't deny that. Sweet and sour chicken balls do go hard, but that is about where I draw the line. Chips and curry sauce, not for me. And I understand where it comes from because I've done a little bit of reading on it recently. The reason why Chinese takeaways over here sell things like chips and curry sauce is because when they came over here to like set up their shops, they wanted to adapt to the British palate, which is chips. I don't know why that's so funny to me. British Chinese food is trending on TikTok. I've never been more disgusted in my life. What the fuck is this? All right, let's rate this woman's Chinese order.
Did anyone order a Chinese? Got a Chinese tonight. I've been craving a Chinese for so long, and I thought we could dish it up together. Got 2 curries and a sweet and sour because I can't just have one sauce. That's
a lot of fucking. Is this just for you? You've. That's like a quart of sauce.
Chicken balls. Oh, we got 2 sweet and sour.
Okay. Oh, you got another sauce, have you?
Salt and pepper chicken.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
I've never tried crispy seaweed before.
Okay, crispy seaweed go hard. Crispy seaweed goes hard.
Chicken chow mein noodles. We've literally.
I'm not a fan personally. Not a fan personally, but you know what?
Crispy
go
beef,
for it. Yep.
Obviously.
Solid.
And egg fried rice. So
that rice does look
eat this. And we've got
little plain.
Chips and prawn crackers, of course.
Yeah, no, chips, no.
Salt and pepper chips, especially the little...
Okay, salt and pepper chips are a bit different to chips. Salt and pepper chips have more flavour. They're more robust in their flavours. And I don't know, I like them, but I don't know. I don't think they belong in Chinese. I don't know why you'd fill up on chips when eating a Chinese. A Chinese is filling enough. I don't know why you fill up even more on chips. I don't. To me, getting chips with a Chinese just gives like plain ham sandwich energy. You know, maybe you'll disagree. You probably will. This is my most divisive video ever, remember? But I don't know. I can't get behind it. I just don't understand why you'd order chips with a Chinese. It's not that I think it's particularly vile. I just don't get it.
What is your go-to Chinese order? Let me know because I want some inspiration.
All right, you know what? I'll tell you my Chinese order. I'll get some noodles. I love some noodles. Like that's usually just it. I don't order like a massive thing ever basically because it's just me and I get full up on that. It's quite a lot of food they give you normally. I guess I like prawn crackers and stuff, but other than that, that's my order.
I was so overwhelmed ordering this. I just didn't know what to get. How good does that look? Oh my god, I'm absolutely starving.
Why aren't you using a spoon? Why are you picking it up with your hands?
Well. I don't know how I've managed to go to a christening. Hungry hangover, you know what I mean? Just had a cheeky bit of chicken. I need to try
Okay, you know what? Those noodles do look pretty good.
I'm actually using an ice pick of mine to dish out my crispy beef.
How are you scranning all of this? That's a lot of fucking food.
I'm so hungry. Chicken balls are my favourite thing.
This is so much food. You've only put a little bit on the plate as well.
Have I taken it too far or not far enough? I'm going to put sweet and sour on first.
Okay, you know what? Don't mix the fucking sauces. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? That would have been a solid... You know what? I can ignore the chips there. That would have been a solid Chinese plate if you didn't mix the sauces. What is fucking wrong with you?
This looks absolutely gorgeous.
You know what? It doesn't look too bad. I just can't get behind the curry sauce though. I just can't. Sweet and sour for me all day, every day. But now, British people are very, very angry at the fact Americans are mocking our great Chinese food. I made a tweet about it. I said, regrettably, I have to betray my fellow countrymen and agree chips and curry sauce on Chinese ain't right. Most people were with me, surprisingly. Got a comment saying, pathetic. You're an attention seeker. You just lost a subscriber. Weird for this. I don't understand how I'm weird for not having fucking chips on a Chinese. It's baffling to me. I just don't understand the appeal of it. I just don't. Like, chips are they're a bland food. Come on, they're a bland food. Why would you get that with, like, something that's very, very flavoursome? Like, you're just wasting stomach space. Yeah, so what you want about Panda Express not being real Chinese food? It's not. But Panda Express goes fucking hard, I must say. But it is basically candy. I don't even know if it could be considered real food. At least they have the restraint not to include French fries. Chicken/pork balls also ride the line. You know, I agree. But sweet and sour chicken balls, they go hard. I was a really fussy child, and I'd only have sweet and sour chicken balls. They go hard. I wouldn't have them today because I'm not a child. But, you know, I'll allow that. I don't understand why people get chips with Chinese. Like, you could literally choose any dish of fucking tasty shit, and you choose the one you can get anywhere. I know! That's what I'm fucking saying! It's so stupid. Someone quote tweeted my tweet with a bit of a weird way of saying you're a Tory. I'm not a Tory. I just have fucking taste buds, and I'm not a child that needs chips with everything, alright? But it wasn't just people in the replies to my treasonous tweet that were angry. People on Twitter are just generally tweeting out their anger for what the bloody Americans are saying about our Chinese food. Oh, here's another video of British Chinese food. Let's watch this.
It's a small one. We've gone for a smaller option. Curry sauce, okay?
No. Why would you?
Salt and chili chicken.
Okay,
I
yeah.
mean, we've gone through all the basics, so you're probably sick of this order, but I just don't even care. Salt and chili chips.
That's small. Hang on. It looks like you've ordered so much fucking. That's huge. What do you mean this is small? Is this just for you? Do I just eat very little? Like, I could eat like 2 of those maybe, and then I'd be really full, and I'd go into a food coma. What do you mean that's a small order?
Chili chips, and then
chili chips. Those sound like they go hard.
Chow mein.
Honestly,
get all of the onions and carrots on because Charlie doesn't eat them, so I can have all of that.
Oh, okay. This is between 2 people. That makes sense.
Oh, these look good.
You know what? Okay, those chips look like they go fucking hard. I'll agree there. Those chips.
But
yeah,
trust me.
No. It's got to be sweet and sour sauce. It can't be that. It's funny that Americans getting upset over the inauthenticity of British Chinese food as if American Chinese food is any better. My friends, the crab ragoon is coming from inside the house. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the fuck a crab ragoon is. But yeah, they're right. Like, American food, being realistic, is absolutely vile. American food is terrible. Like, New York has unbelievable food. New York has the best food I've ever had in my life. But outside of there, it's just shit. It's terrible. LA has awful food. Florida has awful food. I went to North Carolina. The food there was absolutely fucking dire. I went to a Japanese place, and they had like sushi that came out on nachos. What? I ordered like some sweet potato fries because I was like, I don't really want to order sushi from here and get really, really ill. So I ordered some like sweet potato fries. And I was like, these are really, really sweet. They doused them in sugar. Like, Americans are fucking weird with food, but that still does not excuse putting plain chips. You know, I'll allow some very nice sweet salt and pepper chips and whatever other chips. I'll allow them at this point. I've changed my tune a little bit. I will tolerate that. But plain chips? Come on, you're just wasting stomach space. Get a grip. All right, here's another. Why do all these people in these videos look painfully British? Like, every video we've watched so far, they've all looked so painfully British.
Salt and pepper chips.
No, those are... No, those aren't salt and pepper chips. Those look so dry. My friend, what? Those are chicken strips.
Salt and pepper chicken. That's my favourite bit.
That's the most beige fucking food I've ever seen in my life. This man definitely has a vitamin deficiency. I'm just saying it. If this is what his diet is, he has a vitamin deficiency. And a hefty one at that.
Rice, egg fried rice. Look at that.
It's certainly rice. You know, I'm not saying it looks disgusting. I'm not being like, oh, that's vile. I'm just... Why? Why have you put the smallest amount of sauce ever on your food?
I got peanut sauce.
Okay, I mean, I can't. I'm allergic to peanuts, so I can't possibly comment on if that's good or not.
And I got curry sauce. Sauce goes over like the chips and stuff, because then it goes soggy. But look at that curry sauce. It's insane. What do you
It's
have?
not insane, it's curry sauce. Curry sauce pretty much looks the same everywhere you go. It's not insane. Chips and curry sauce go hard. I'm not gonna like knock it. Curry sauce goes hard with a lot of things. With fish, with chips. It goes hard. It does go hard. I just don't know why you put it on a Chinese. Oh yes, Big John. Big John.
House special chow mein, house special fried rice, chili beef, sweet and sour pork balls. We have got salt and chili chicken.
All right.
Roast up Chinese style sitting under there.
Yeah.
Lovely.
You know, I can't disagree with Big John. I'm gonna have to rate this Chinese a 10 out of 10, even though he's done some things I disagree with. I cannot possibly debate Big John on what is proper food or not. Bosh. Reason 500 million of why I hate British people. British Chinese food, why is fries the center of the dish, and why do you say I got a Chinese? I don't know why we say I got a... There's probably a reason why we say I got a Chinese. We just do. I feel as though we don't have to specify its food. I feel as though when we say I got a Chinese, people aren't going to go, what, you got a Chinese person? No, I think people here are smart enough to decipher that you got Chinese foods. When you say I got a Chinese, it's like saying I got an Indian. You know? That's a fucking F-tier Chinese order. Like, you've barely put any sauce on it. You've got chips and rice, like nothing else. Whoever has this definitely orders plain ham sandwiches at Tesco. So to wrap up this video, we're probably annoyed some people. I don't think chips belong on Chinese. I will allow some very, very, very nice salt and pepper chips, as long as they're very, very, very good and not just like a bit dry. They've got to be very, very good and very, very flavoursome, very, very tasteful and not dry. I can't be allowing just normal chips. Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? Why are you wasting stomach space on that? Get a grip. Have something more flavoursome, like some rice or some noodles or some chicken. So yeah, that's my piece said. Leave in the comments what you think. Subscribe for Chinese food. You'll receive a Chinese order to your house right now if you subscribe. Cheers.